This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta glasses. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes.
Hey Meta, play hip-hop music.
While staying in tune with the world around you. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
Riley Herbst from 2311 Racing here. And you know what grinds my gears? Waiting for coffee. But instead of counting frappes and lattes, I fire up Chumba Casino. No apps, no fuss, just fun social casino games to pass the time. By the time my coffee's ready,
order for Riley.
I've already taken a few victory laps. Next time you're stuck waiting, make it entertaining. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
It's Bob here. I got a question.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 3rd day of July, 2025. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the day before July 4th. Power Trip Morning Show is live. We are live and we are local. We're the only morning show, I think, in this building or on the radio this morning. But we're here for you, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating this great country of ours. Saucy, Corey, myself, and I think Zacho, and the cast of thousands, and maybe Max, I don't know. But I know we're going live right now. Here's Tom Papa Comedy on a Thursday morning. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
We're the only country that has a nationwide hot dog eating contest. A hot dog is the worst thing you can put in the human body. They've done studies that every hot dog you eat takes 30 minutes off of your life. That should be a national emergency. Does it stop us? Hell no. Instead, we have a contest and put it on ESPN on the 4th of July to shine a light on the best and brightest of us all. We feed them to our children at the barbecue. We yell, you get off that trampoline, put out your cigarette, and eat this hot dog. But who cares, right? 30 minutes off your life. You know, it's not like it comes off tonight. You know what I mean? It's not like you eat the hot dog today and you lose it this evening. No, it's at the end when it's weird. It's scary. So you're telling me with every hot dog I eat, I have 30 minutes less of staring at a wall in a nursing home? Waiting for a stranger to change me? Sounds to me like hot dogs are a superfood.
I tracked her down.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
July 3rd, 2025, final day of the week of the Power Trip Morning Show. We're off tomorrow. Because of the 4th of July, but we're not off today. We're live. This is Corey Cove, Chris Hockey, Meat Sauce, Paul Lambert, Zachary's back from Las Vegas, Nevada. No Tommy today. We had him yesterday. A little bonus TO yesterday.
Mark that Fox will be here.
Yeah, Ben Lieber's at probably his palatial estate. But Parker Fox, the newly engaged Parker Fox.
Yeah, man.
Although I found out he was getting engaged when Rosen talked about it on Common months ago.
I love that. He saw him downstairs at Continental, came up here and immediately went on Common and said, I just saw Parker buying the big one downstairs or something like that.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about a penis.
Oh.
Show me that wiener.
I'm sure he's bought the big one now from the now closed establishment downtown, Sex World.
True. Bite the big apple.
R.I.P.
Rip.
Bite
Forgot
the big
about
apple.
that. Yeah, bite the big apple.
Don't mind the maggot. Nobody? Okay.
I don't know what that's from. I mean, that sounds like something Alice in Chains wrote.
It actually is the Rolling Stones.
Oh, okay.
Bite the big apple. Don't mind the maggots. The
Oh, great song.
Oh, shut up.
Talking Heads.
Yeah.
Anybody find yourself in the Big Apple?
In a big what now? How about that Mark Rosen picture I sent you guys this morning?
Yeah. How about that?
Honestly, it's the first thing I saw when I opened Facebook this morning is a lady with large breasts.
With large.
Dancing around. Who looked just like Mark Rosen. In fact, for a moment I thought somebody AI'd Mark Rosen's face onto a very voluptuous lady. And then I had an existential dilemma.
Yep.
Yep.
These algorithms are getting way too good.
Yep, they are.
Chris, were you a Seinfeld guy? Kind of, right?
Sure, absolutely I was, yes.
Do you remember?
100%.
I think it was the final season. There's an episode where George starts dating a gal, and everybody's like, she looks exactly like Jerry. And it bothers him so much because he's like, she can't look like Jerry. Like, that's what. Then that would mean I'm kind of attracted to Jerry.
Yeah.
And of course, the whole episode, he just hates it to the point where at the end, the gal ends up getting gum in her hair. So she has to cut her hair. So then her hair looks exactly like Seinfeld. And he runs out of the room when she goes, you should get undressed, George. And he takes off because he's like, I can't sleep with Jerry. I don't care if it's the female version. And the two of them are sitting at the table at Monk's Cafe. And the episode ends with George going, we may never talk about this again. This is over. And Jerry says, you want to go get a movie or something? And George goes, I think I'm going to take a break for a couple of days. Like, literally, I have to go reevaluate my life because I was dating a girl that looked exactly like my best friend.
I'm looking at her right now. Who is that actress? Do we know?
No.
Her name was Janet on the episode.
Yeah, because it had to start with a J.
Yeah, right.
Had to be. It just had to vaguely remind Costanza of Jerry without him realizing it.
Tracy Nelson.
Never seen her before or since, but she played a Seinfeld lookalike for one episode.
Let's see.
I wonder if she had a prolific career.
Let's see. Nelson was born in Santa Monica, fourth-generation performer, great-grandparents were vaudevillians. Their daughter was her paternal grandmother, Harriet Nelson, star of the ABC TV comedy series Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, which, of course, Ozzie and Harriet were Ricky Nelson's mom and dad.
Right.
And Ricky Nelson was her brother. So the woman who played Janet was Ricky Nelson's brother. Wait a minute. Her parents were musician and film actor Ricky Nelson. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So she is Ricky Nelson's daughter.
Oh.
And Matthew and Gunnar from the Nelsons are her brothers.
Oh, no kidding.
Wow. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
But think about that casting call. What if you're this gal, you got a famous family, and somebody from NBC says, we're looking for a female who looks exactly like Jerry Seinfeld, which that is not a face that should translate well to a female.
It should not.
And, man. So anyway, I'm getting way off track to go back to your original point. Because it is an existential crisis, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say this gal that somehow popped up on your algorithm
just randomly popped up.
Lived in New Hope, right?
I think you're getting warm.
Oh, really? And did I just accidentally guess pretty close? And she's like, hey, we should date sometime. We should see what's going on. And you spent every second of every day realizing you're very nice,
Yeah.
Body type's maybe what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they can hit a home run.
I can't stop picturing Mark Rosen when we get it on. Button bar.
Yeah, button bar.
Who picked up the tab on those?
Yeah.
That is a great question.
Not Mark.
No,
It depends on if they're really related or not.
yeah, correct. Brilliant.
I mean, look,
Brilliant.
the four of us, I don't think the four of us would translate well to women, but could you imagine dating somebody that looked like any of us in a female version? No. I wouldn't date a female Sauce or a female Chris. Like, looks-wise, no offense, but I don't think we have the faces to translate to femininity.
I really appreciate that you didn't just stop at me. Thank you.
No, that's not happening. Could you do it, Chris? Could you date this gal if your first thought was, that looks exactly like Mark Rosen?
I couldn't date her.
No way.
No, but I'd blank the blank out of her. You know what would happen is I'd be like, I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't do it. And then there'd be a Friday night.
Yeah.
And I'm driving home from a gig. And I'm like, man, you know,
God.
nobody'd ever find out if I kill her.
My God.
And I'm the serial killer.
Yeah, correct. And Corey's weird.
You want to sleep with and then kill female Mark Rosen,
is
but
Ted
I'm the
Bundy.
weird one.
You did yell out his name, so you kind of have to now.
Yeah, you said it 3 times.
Man, check this out. That lady who we talked about again.
Terry Nelson?
Yeah. Tracy Nelson.
Tracy Nelson.
Female
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Her maternal grandfather and grandmother are Tom and Elise Harmon, who are the father and mother of Mark Harmon and Pam Dauber.
Man, what a family.
Yeah, wow.
What a tree, a family
So that would
tree
make
here.
Mark Harmon her uncle and Pam Dauber, Mindy from Mork and Mindy, her aunt.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who would have guessed? Just some random one-episode character, a gal that looks a little bit like Seinfeld, has that prolific of a family.
And
Good
she
for
was
them.
in a lot of things.
Yeah,
none of them any good.
Yeah, a lot of
that Touched by
Lifetime.
an Angel
Yeah.
That episode
was.
Yeah, that one sticks out to you.
That's what I remember her for.
Yeah.
And the Love Boat. She was on every TV show. I think
everyone.
ever made.
Yeah. Melrose Place. Matlock.
I gotta.
The Nanny.
Yeah. Highway Heartbreak. Hawk's favorite film.
Oh, Seventh Heaven.
I gotta find some pictures of her when she doesn't look like Jerry Seinfeld.
What the hell was Father Drowning Mysteries? Dowling.
Jesus, love this. Father Drowning Mysteries?
I mean, mystery solved. He drowned. Case closed.
Where's Daddy?
Oh, there he is. Pass the ketchup.
This is live, ladies and gentlemen.
Pass the ketchup.
I mean, we're
Pass
just
the
sitting,
ketchup.
We're like sitting outside by the lake, and oh, there he is.
You're having a picnic? And Dad just drowned and you didn't stop eating?
How about you put the ketchup down and go help Dad?
I probably should. I can't swim, as you all know.
That's true.
Dad would have to go get him.
Got it. So you're going to keep eating because you're of no help.
Of no help.
Got it. Interesting.
Yeah, I know my priorities.
You're not going to call the authorities?
Probably. I mean, at some point, yeah.
She was in a movie called Down and Out in Beverly Hills, which I remember had Nick Nolte in it, you know?
Yep, never saw it, but I remember the
Yeah,
name.
you remember? Right? Okay,
Yep.
it had, here's the starring cast. Nick Nolte, Bette Midler, Richard Dreyfuss, Tracy Nelson, and Little Richard. I kid you not. He played Orvis Goodnight. Man, Little Richard. That's some bitch. What a rock star.
He's still with us?
Nah, he's deader than hell. I like that guy, though, man. He rocked out. He invented rock and roll. And O-R-A-L.
I got it.
How did he invented that?
Yeah, he did.
You could prove that?
Well, yep. I have the video. Man. Yeah. If I were back to female Mark Rosen,
Yeah.
I'd need to see if she looks like Mark from the backside.
My God. My God.
This is what you get for making us work on July 3rd.
Yeah. Hang on. If she does, are you still going to do it?
Well, am I on the stand right now?
Wait.
We made him put his hand on the Bible. That don't mean blank to him.
Yeah.
Listen to me, lady. Do not turn around.
Yeah. Turn around.
Look straight ahead.
Yeah. Don't move.
It's going to be worse for me than it is for you.
Come on.
What?
She turns around, looks at me. She turns back around.
You have a lightsaber penis.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Would you make, TV sports references?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you're with this fine young lady?
Yeah. I would. I certainly would.
Would you be able to find Lieber's spot?
Yeah, would you? Oh, wow.
Well done.
Wow.
What's the thing he said about Joe Mauer? It was like a framework of a deal.
Framework of a deal.
Yeah.
I like her framework.
Yeah.
$20, it's a deal.
You know how you said the first thing you thought is this, did somebody just AI
I really
Rosen's
thought that was what it
face
was. I
on
swear
a
to you.
curvy
Yeah.
lady? It would be just terrible if our listeners found a way to put AI versions of attractive ladies of every member of the fan staff and just posted them on social media. That would be something that I don't think we would want to see.
Don't do that.
If there's anybody
Yeah, don't do
listening
that.
right now, not alive.
Alive.
If anybody's listening live right now that has the skills to do that, please do that. Find the sexiest bodies you can find and put every male member of the KFAN staff's faces on some hot babes. I need to see.
And just for fun, why don't you start in the afternoon and work backwards?
Yeah, well said.
Let me see just how far I'm willing to go for Dan Barrero.
Like, you can get around to the Power Trip Morning Show, that's
Yeah.
fine. But
Yeah.
let's start with bump and move this way.
Jeez, that was quick.
That was the audio from The Moment, if you know what I mean.
Yes, it was.
I'm going to take a break for a while.
Hey, thanks to my friends at Gutter Helmet, gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again.
Factory's closed.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. We're back after this on The Fan.
Tempted by a world of sin.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta Glasses, where style meets cutting-edge tech. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
and tune in to the world around you. But listening is just the beginning, because you can stay in the moment while your phone stays in your pocket, as Meta AI provides answers to questions on the fly.
Hey, Meta, what's the weather tonight?
Tonight will be clear with temperatures ranging from 50
Capture and share moments.
Hey, Meta, post this video on Instagram.
You can even get Meta AI to make recommendations based on what you're looking at.
Hey, Meta, what can I make for dinner with what's in the fridge?
You can make a delicious spinach and chicken salad or add the baby spinach to pasta with some garlic shrimp.
Cool.
Ray-Ban Meta Glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey, Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
A treasure trove of bananas has been stolen. And it's up to Donkey Kong and his buddy Pauline to get them back. This unlikely duo is going on a world-smashing adventure, using DK's destructive abilities to explore an underground world, and the power of Pauline singing to activate wild transformations. Donkey Kong Bonanza, available July 17th. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive,
And when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Here we are, 5:49.
What's going on?
The Power Trip Morning Show. What's going on? What's that?
You playing this tonight?
No, we are not playing this tonight, but man, we are playing almost everything else.
Okay.
We're playing 2 75-minute sets of my music.
What time will that be?
We spent a lot of time practicing last night, remembering songs we hadn't played in a long time. I think we go on at 7, maybe, and we played till 10. It's a long time in the heat. It's going to be fun. Worthington, here we come. I think it's a free show. I believe it's a free show. If it's not, people are going to be pissed, but I'm pretty sure it is. Can't wait.
Yes.
It'll be fun. It's going to be 100 million degrees.
Yeah, it'll
so
be
there's
sweet,
a chance I'll pass away on stage, and you want to be there for that. Because I'm taking somebody with me if I do.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those where were you moments.
Yes.
And so if you want to see the final moments of the life of Chris Hockey and a busty gal that looks like Mark Rosen,
Yeah.
she'll be at Worthington tonight as well.
Yeah, if my
Watching
last
her
words
man.
are, if I'm like, because I hear if you pass away from heat stroke, you imagine things. If I say something like, "Oh, Rosie, you slutty beast," if those are my last words, put them on my tombstone. I don't care.
There's the podcast title and the State Fair T-shirt.
And by the way, good morning, Abby, as you drive into the radio station this morning. My apologies. You guys haven't seen her in forever. She's on her way here.
I know.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Abs.
Abs is the best.
She is.
Well, hang on. There's one person that's better than Abs. Only one.
Okay, who is it?
Red Panda. And she broke her wrist.
Rosie.
She broke her wrist.
Yeah, there's an explanation for it, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, which I have a lot of
What the
questions
hell?
about that. So the first time I had heard about it was this morning. I'm reading the ESPN.com article because she's a headline.
I know.
Still,
Good
which
for
is
her.
awesome,
Yeah,
right?
it's great,
One of
yeah.
the top stories is Red Panda, broken wrist. Here's the way ESPN wrote it. If you have more details, please tell me the rest, because here's what they have. The fall was caused by part of her unicycle being damaged during transit. Because if you're watching the video, she goes down pretty quick.
Yeah.
And it's not like she goes down while she's kicking bowls onto her head.
No.
She just falls off the unicycle, which is something she probably never does.
Yeah.
Right? Not just with a unicycle. Maybe my guess is over the years, she's fallen a lot practicing, doing all the stunts, getting better.
Talking practice.
But you got to be almost 1,000 billion gazillion % when it comes to the actual unicycle. That's got to be the part that is just automatic.
Yeah, it's like
no
walking.
chance.
Yeah.
Yep.
And by the way, it was her left pedal was damaged while in transit.
Transit from like on the plane?
I guess so.
They threw it around?
Or-
The luggage
man.
threw it around?
I don't know.
Well, it's the last time she flies Spirit.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Lawsuit, man. You don't hurt the
Yeah.
Red Panda.
No, do not.
And what if my last words are, "Oh, Rosie, you sexy beast." Oh, Red Panda.
Oh, my God. You are going through it all today.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to have somebody post-mortem check your algorithm and see if you were watching sexy unicyclists.
And our boy needs a nap.
No, man. She got a shout-out from Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
The whole world's
Pat
concerned.
McAfee's the one who did a full page update on X about her.
Yeah.
He loves her.
Everybody loves her.
Yeah.
How we found out the Crunch, the mascot, or like it was the Wolves mascot, I think.
I think Crunch was her wrist, actually.
Oh my God!
Brilliant. No, it had to have been the Prowl or whatever.
Well, no, I remember reading the article. I'm pretty sure it was Crunch. Drove her to the airport and helped her check in. I don't think he was wearing the costume.
I mean,
that would be funny if Crunch and Red Panda are at the check-in counter at the airport.
What if that was the moment you decided you were going to do mushrooms and fly a plane?
Oh, my God.
And you get out and you're like, Is that? That's Crunch.
And Red Panda and a curvy Mark Rosen.
Yeah, and Hockey following the car.
I'm hallucinating.
Yeah.
Why is he grabbing her bags?
Why is Hockey yelling, I love you?
Yeah, because I always do that. And then when I'm done, I'm like, what was that thinking?
What if her name is Rosie?
Oh, no.
I
hope it is.
Dude, I wish I could find the full video again. I just took a still shot. But I'm going to tell you, if I send it to you right now, you guys would be like, yeah, somebody messed with you and put Barbara. I'm telling you. I swear to you.
Yeah.
And I would love to, all you texting me, I would love to post the picture I'm talking about, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm too embarrassed. And I don't want Rosie to know that
that you want to plow him if he had boobs.
That he's an option.
That your horniness knows no bounds.
Yeah, Rosie, you are one significant surgery away from getting everything you've ever wanted.
Yep, Rose.
Make it happen.
Yeah. I'm like the alcoholic who's like, you know what? I just can't stop.
Yeah.
That's me when I see Lady Rosen.
Yeah, that's your mouthwash. Mouthwash will do. I get drunk off.
Yeah, at some point, Chris is going to be sitting in like, what is it called? Not sex ed. Sex addicts, like Anonymous, right? Like one of those sex addict meetings, like in Blades of Glory. And they're going to go, when did you know that you hit rock bottom? And he's simply going to show that screenshot and go, I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Now, even people who vaguely looked like friends of mine, I couldn't help it.
The next day, there's a news story. First person ever to be thrown out of Sex Anonymous meeting for being gross.
Yeah, they were tired of it. They let you
hell out of here.
They let you smoke during it because you were too intense.
P. Diddy's like, you're a freak.
Yeah, get out of here.
How about that? Again, I admitted last week. Look, I don't we all, except for Zachary, the three of us, we lived through the OJ trial.
Yeah.
When you have a trial that just overwhelms the country like OJ, 10,000 times bigger than the Diddy trial, and I'm not even kidding.
Oh, yeah.
If you think the Diddy trial was big, live through the OJ trial. It was everywhere. And again, we only had a handful of different media options, so all of us were watching the same stuff.
The OJ trial is still a big deal.
Still a big deal. But anyway, my point is last week, I'll admit, I paid almost no attention, to this. Everybody that was saying, yeah, he's screwed. He's never getting out of jail.
Exactly.
Like, it's over.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I've heard some of the things he did. Everybody said this is an open and shut case. There's no doubt that he did it. He's toast. Never getting out. So I paid zero attention. I was mentally all in like Diddy is doing life.
Yep.
And it sounds like he's going to get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, there was I think it was a lawyer that was on CNN last night that basically just said, like, if this is anybody else, this charge against him is like probation at worst.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the same kind of thing. Like,
what, they're going to do it to prove a point on some level, or what? Make an example out of him?
They're not letting him out, which
is weird.
Yeah, but I think it's I think it was because some of the people that what's the word I'm looking for, that when you go up on the stand, testified basically are like he's violent. So that's one of the main reasons they didn't let him out.
So the most serious charges are the ones that he was found not guilty on.
Right, so racketeering and sex trafficking. Right.
So he was found guilty of essentially transportation for the intention of prostitution. So, who knows? Either way.
So basically,
now I'm glad I didn't follow it because it sounds like I'd be mad.
So basically what they're saying is this stuff may have happened, these freak-offs, but they were all consensual. Is that basically what they're saying?
I had no idea. Didn't follow it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that's what they're saying by saying that he isn't guilty, right? Because that's basically what he was brought up on, is these parties he was having were people that were basically there against their will, and they were sex trafficked. And if he's found not guilty on it, they're basically saying that everybody there was like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird trial. I thought he'd be dead. I thought we'd never see him again, like you just said, Cor.
Yeah.
Did you see that picture I just sent to you three?
Oh, God, it's not Dan Guerrero, is it?
I wish it were. No, this just popped up on my feed as well. That's an iconic shot.
Isn't that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Isn't that cool?
That's super
Have you
cool.
ever seen that picture before?
No.
Me neither.
No, that is sweet.
This is a picture of the Ronald Reagan mask and a gun, like Point Break, with the sun going down on the beach. I wonder if somebody did that themselves. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, that's not from the movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No,
Yeah,
that's cool, though.
yeah, cool shot. Yeah, anyway.
God dang it, I have to watch Point Break.
Yeah, you have to.
God dang it. Now I have to try to find ladies who look like Mark Rosen.
Your mic's on.
Well, you found one.
Yeah, you found one.
I don't know where you are, lady.
You need a deep breath.
No, I don't. I don't know. If that lady walked by me in the airport not wearing that bathing suit, I'd be like, that lady looks like Mark Rosen. Just keep on walking.
Yeah, but it's got to be Rosie's sister or something,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And then you see her on this and you go,
Yep.
could I put up with a Rosie wig?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You would say, yep.
Anyway.
If people ever wonder, this is exactly how this worked about an hour ago. Chris sent the group text of this photo.
To just the three of you.
Yep, and this is text.
Yeah.
This isn't a group call.
Right.
This is not pre-show meeting because we try our best not to talk much before the show, so everything's just organic and live on the air.
And by the way, I thought it was so important. I was driving when I sent that
I
text.
believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
So he sends a picture of a female-ish Mark Rosen in like a bra. And even on text, I said, Paul, your hand is up.
Yeah.
Because I knew you were going to be like, Woodhawk. And of course, you said he won 10,000% wood bangers, your response.
When I got that, I also wanted to look at my phone, but I'm trying not to text and drive. So I did the response, the response on my car, and it kept saying, I kept saying Hank 100% would, and I'm like, that's not going to work. I can't say Hank. It has to say Hawk.
Hank would, though, too.
Yeah, Hank would, yeah. Tommy's buddy?
Yeah. Hank's he's dangerous.
Yeah.
Front Page Sports
Even
is
I
next.
don't hang out with Hank.
We probably will move on from female Mark Rosen, but you never know. We got 3 hours to go.
I got to let him go. I love him, but he's bad for me.
It's going to take you down a path.
Chris, if you love something, let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just let something go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Little baby Mark Rosen's running around.
A couple million of those will come back if they truly love you as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta glasses, where style meets cutting-edge tech. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes.
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
And tune in to the world around you. But listening is just the beginning, because you can stay in the moment while your phone stays in your pocket, as Meta AI provides answers to questions on the fly.
Hey, Meta, what's the weather tonight?
Tonight will be clear with temperatures ranging from 50
Capture and share moments.
Hey, Meta, post this video on Instagram.
You can even get Meta AI to make recommendations based on what you're looking at.
Hey, Meta, what can I make for dinner with what's in the fridge?
You can make a delicious spinach and chicken salad or add the baby spinach to pasta with some garlic shrimp.
Cool.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey, Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
A treasure trove of bananas has been stolen. And it's up to Donkey Kong and his buddy Pauline to get them back. This unlikely duo is going on a world-smashing adventure, using DK's destructive abilities to explore an underground world, and the power of Pauline singing to activate wild transformations. Donkey Kong Bonanza, available July 17th. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
All right. That's Power Trip Morning Show. Lots going on in the world of sports. And being that we are your sports leader and we are live on Thursday, July 3rd, 2025, we're going to hit the sports, but I want you guys to know I am keeping track of great bits, as we talked about yesterday in our meeting. And so far, my page is still blank.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. How about Monster Energy? 3 for $7 or 4 for $8. Either option available. Mix and match any flavors you want. 16-ounce Monster Energy varieties at Holiday.
Sweet, man.
Two things that I
Holiday's
love.
The best.
Yep, Holiday and Monster. The white one today. If I want more of these, I know where to go. Holiday Station.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
That's right. I
All
don't
right.
think there's anybody else here in the building.
No, I don't think so
I really
either.
don't think there is.
I think you might be right. There might be one other show on.
Is it good?
I assume, yeah.
Which one is it?
If it's on in this market, it's got to be good.
That's not true.
Is that right?
It's Dave Bryan.
Oh.
Who's Dave Bryan?
He's the guy that owns the restaurant downstairs.
I think that's also the keyboard player for Bon Jovi.
Really?
Isn't that his name, Dave Bryan?
No idea.
No, you know. Anyway, back to you.
Looks like the New York Knicks are going to hire Mike Brown as head coach.
Yeah.
Two-time NBA Coach of the Year. He was fired by the Kings in December. Wolves assistant Mike Inori did interview, right? They thought, maybe he's got a shot right after the Knicks asked permission to interview basically every head coach in the NBA, including Wolves head coach Chris Finch. They got denied over and over and over and over again, so they had to find somebody that didn't currently have a head coaching job. Two-time NBA Coach of the Year, Mike Brown.
Yeah.
He's been fired from, is it the Lakers and Sacramento? Yeah, this, I don't know what to think about this. Not that I really care about who the Knicks hire, but this seems like the 50th choice. They were just like, we gotta hire somebody.
Yeah, it is weird to have a two-time NBA Coach of the Year feel like an afterthought because it was so publicly reported how many times you swung and missed with people getting
our guy, Jason Kidd, like almost every, I mean, they asked, who's the lady that's the South Carolina basketball coach?
They asked
Marilyn
Dawn
Rosen?
Staley?
Yeah.
Did they really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think they interviewed her, too.
How did I miss that story?
Yeah, they interviewed her. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That would have been great. But, yeah, they asked her, too. They asked everybody. And then they were like, all right, fine, you can have it. Nobody else wants it. It's like calling the guy, but he said, I got to talk to some people about some white walls.
Sounds exactly like when Star and I asked if we could do the Power Trip Morning Show. There was nobody else to do it.
Yeah.
We're not going to give you any more money. That's fine.
He was on with Common yesterday. It was great.
Yeah,
I heard
was
it was
he
great.
really?
He was on for an hour.
Oh, damn
He
it,
was
I missed
great.
it.
He was great.
Was he in studio?
Yeah.
In studio, yeah.
I wish I'd seen him.
Yeah. I thought about coming in because I love that man.
Yeah.
He was great. Yeah. All the bits.
All the bits.
I was going to text Tenna to see if he would do a, is that right? So we could put it back in the button bar, but I didn't want to bother Tenna.
He didn't seem bothered.
No, neither did Star. Star was great.
The NBA adjusted 77 games from Greg Popovich's career record. So remember last year, of course, he had the health complications after the stroke. He missed 77 games, and technically, I didn't know this, those were all on his record. So there was something like 32 wins that he, quote, got credit for. Well, the NBA is like, well, you missed the whole year, and you're not coming back. Yeah. This new guy, Mitch Johnson's the coach. So they adjusted it. Mitch Johnson gets the 32-45 record, but Pop still is the all-time leader in wins. So he lost all of those wins, but not enough to lose the record. So he is still the all-time NBA career wins leader even after the adjustment.
Even with that, is he the best coach that's ever coached in the NBA?
I'd say so, yeah.
Maybe. Phil Jackson's obviously in the conversation.
Yeah.
Pop did a lot more with, I wouldn't say less, because those Spurs teams were super talented, but obviously didn't have Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan.
Right.
Who are you thinking, Hawk?
For what?
He's still thinking about female Mark Rosen.
Yeah, he can't.
Best NBA coach.
Max
I didn't know you were going to be here, Max.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you this picture right now.
No, just show it to him.
I really want him to have it on his phone.
Okay.
I know he's going to want it for later.
I want to see his live reaction.
Appreciate it.
I don't think he will.
Hey, before you show, I think we just tipped the hand, though. Have you been listening to the show this morning, Max?
No, I haven't.
Did you hear what we just said in terms of what this picture is?
No, I didn't.
So, okay. Then Chris is about to show you a picture. Just tell us what you think. Any thoughts you have. Any kind of analysis is welcome.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Coming at you live.
I'm waiting. Okay, here we go. Hold on a minute. What, is this a real person?
It's a real person. Why? Any reason?
Why does Rosie have jugs? I wasn't ready to walk in and see Rosie with a rack.
Button bar.
Oh my God. That is no offense to Isabelletta Milani, but you look exactly like Mark Rosen, lady.
She's so offended.
Oh, man.
You just ruined her 4th of July. Paul, your hands up.
Power Trip Bets, who's the absolute best, just put out, outside of female Rosen, odds on which female fan staff member Hawk would say yes to next. With 2-1 odds, Justine Gard. With 3-1 odds, Pauline Allen. 5-1, Danica Cole. 10-1, Danielle Barrero. Aaron Nordquist and Brenda Molesky.
All right. I just found the video. I don't know how many of you guys have Facebook.
I do not.
I mean, she is an influencer. This isn't.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
All right. Now look at the video. If you can open it. Please open the video and tell me I am incorrect. Tell me even more when you watch the video. Does she not look even more like Marilyn Rosen?
Marilyn Rosen. I don't know if it'll let me watch it.
Oh, this is the most.
Yeah, she looks even more like Rosie.
Oh my goodness!
Especially when she. Oh my God!
It's Rosie.
Yeah, that's Rosie.
With a great body.
That's yeah. Rosie.
Oh my God! You were
with a rack.
You need a break from the internet.
I found something for the show. Life is show prep.
Yeah. Boobs. Is your whole life just boobs?
Yeah.
God, somebody's messing with me. They put Mark's face on a woman.
Like, that's 100% Rosie.
All right, so hang on a second. Let's take it up a notch. We opened the show with, could you sleep with this gal knowing she looks exactly like Mark Rosen? Let's say the lovely Mark Rosen wasn't married to Karin. Would Rosie hook up with this gal knowing that looks exactly like himself? Do you think Rosie hooks up with her?
I don't think he could get that far.
I don't think.
I think you would. Haul your hands up.
I think when Rosie looks in the mirror, he sees Brad Pitt. So he has no idea that he looks like that.
It's genius.
I want to send this to Rosie and say, does this remind you of anybody?
What if it?
And he sends me a list of like 30 women. No, I'm in her face, Rosie.
You know what's funny? We always talk about how like the older guys that we know follow all these accounts and like all these accounts. So when you first sent that picture, before I even read what you texted or anything, I just assumed, oh, this is another account that Rosie is publicly following and not paying attention.
Right.
And then I looked at her face. I'm like, oh God, no, that the Rosie joke's not that he follows her. That is Rosie. Like that's.
Oh my God, dude. Some of the other videos
Rosie.
now that I'm looking further down.
Even worse?
Well, there's a few. It's like they have to be related.
They have to be. It's uncanny.
What's uncanny?
No, she's not uncanny.
What's the since she's a public figure? What's her name? So people can look this video up.
It's Elizabetta.
How do you spell
Maloney.
it?
So ELISABETTA, and then MELONI.
I'm looking at the comments.
Do any of them say
Rosie here?
Yeah.
None yet, but I'm scrolling through.
None of them say it hasn't happened to me yet.
Yeah, none of them say. None of them say what?
Cal says, "Seen better, had worse."
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
That's so.
Come on, Clutterbuck.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The guy from the Timberwolves radio network.
Wow.
I hope she never hears this radio show and then looks up what Mark Rosen looks like.
Is she only on Facebook?
I don't know.
Well, no. So her biggest following is on Facebook. She's got like 20-something thousand followers. Instagram, she's got about 2, and she is on TikTok as well. But she's definitely bigger in the
Chest
in the
area.
Facebook crowd. Yeah, that too.
If I'm being fair to her, and I would like to be, most of the other pictures, she looks nothing like Mark Rosen.
Yeah, that is true.
Is it the glasses in that one?
Yeah.
The glasses do sell it.
They do. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And when she looks down, you know which part of the video I'm talking about? When she like looks down and tries to be sexy, that's Mark Rosen.
Yes.
Because he gives me that look all the time.
Yeah, he tries to be sexy to you.
Yeah.
And if you look, there's like an adult video about the fourth one down.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And right behind this gal, is the fitness king.
No. Brilliant.
Look at in this. Oh, I know. This guy looks familiar to her. I'm going to turn the sound up of this video. Elizabeth, we got a chicken sandwich.
Oh.
Why don't you come by?
Why is he not near the microphone? I mean,
Come by, and when you come by,
he's talking about a menu item.
take a look at.
He has a menu item named after her, or are you just telling her about the Mark Rosen sandwich?
And I just saw your.
Why can't this guy put on headphones and just move closer to the microphone?
My roast beef sandwich.
Oh, buddy.
And we didn't have it.
Are you from St. Louis Park?
After Elizabeth.
Why can't he can't hear me?
The Elizabeth,
Sir.
And it's got mayo on it.
Oh.
Tell me to hold the mayo, but
I mean-
it's late. And we're going to go ahead and put the mayo on that. And
Why
Sir.
won't Rosie just move over and let this guy talk?
It's
Yeah.
got a cucumber on there.
Oh.
It's got mini sausage, and it's roast beef, but it smells like tuna.
Oh my God.
And it's a great sandwich.
He just
And see.
the bit laughed about the bit.
Love how we all went, oh my God.
Lori asked, "How much did they cost? Where did you buy them?"
Amen. That's
what
my screen name is Lori. But
Juicy UC.
whoa.
Hey.
That's her name.
What?
I totally would. So what?
Yeah, no, I feel like him.
So what?
Me and that guy got a lot of time.
That's from Chris_hockey.
What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Chris will change your life with something else. Chris's life changed about an hour and a half ago. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta Glasses, where style meets cutting-edge tech. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes.
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
and tune in to the world around you. But listening is just the beginning, because you can stay in the moment while your phone stays in your pocket as Meta AI provides answers to questions on the fly.
Hey, Meta, what's the weather tonight?
Tonight will be clear with temperatures ranging from 50.
Capture and share moments.
Hey, Meta, post this video on Instagram.
You can even get Meta AI to make recommendations based on what you're looking at.
Hey, Meta, what can I make for dinner with what's in the fridge?
You can make a delicious spinach and chicken salad or add the baby spinach to pasta with some garlic shrimp.
Cool.
Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey, Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
A treasure trove of bananas has been stolen. And it's up to Donkey Kong and his buddy Pauline to get them back. This unlikely duo is going on a world-smashing adventure, using DK's destructive abilities to explore an underground world, and the power of Pauline singing to activate wild transformations. Donkey Kong Bonanza, available July 17th. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
The Lynx, they're back in town. They're back in action tonight as they take on the Washington Mystics. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. You can catch every play, every bucket, and every big moment right here on KFAN, or as always, on the Lynx station on the free iHeartRadio app.
Terrible story this morning out of jolly old England town.
Yeah.
I guess actually Spain. Premier League footballer Diogo Jota and his brother Andre Silva, a professional player for Portuguese side. I don't know how to say things about soccer. Anyway, brothers died in a car crash in Spain this morning. Premier League footballer Diogo, I guess, a big deal in soccer.
Yeah.
He and his brother, one of them just got married like 2 days ago. Fiery car crash. 28-year-old and his brother's 25 went off the road, suffered an impact. The vehicle caught fire. And the news sweeping through Spain and Europe this morning. Man, that's tough. Oof. 28 years old and 25 years old. Can't even imagine. And if you're 28 and you're playing in the Premier League, that's like the top of your sport, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Jeez Louise.
That is correct.
Goodness sakes. R.I.P. That sucks, man.
All right, that does really matter.
That really does matter.
But let's do a bit that doesn't. It's called What Really Matters. I do scores and stats. You do something else.
You got that right.
The Minnesota Twins finally won. They won 2-1 over the Marlins. Castro 3 for 4. Correa with the game-winning RBI in the fourth, knocking in Castro. That ends a 3-game losing streak for the Twins and ends the Marlins 8-game winning streak. I believe 9 would have been their team record, but the Twins stopped that. That's great. At Miami this morning at 11:10, then the Twins have a 9-game homestand pre-All-Star break against Tampa Bay, the Chicago Cubs, and Pittsburgh. 9 straight at home.
Man, I know we have attendance issues here, but that was watching the Miami crowd yesterday.
It's hideous.
I mean,
and they had won 8 straight.
No one goes. It's too nice. Like, it's too nice.
Yeah. You're in Miami.
Yeah.
Hey, Abba! Good morning.
Hi, Abs.
Hi, Abs.
Go over and sit beside Zacho.
Good morning.
There she is.
But what really matters is this.
She's going to be 23 in 20 days.
That's
Jesus.
And that's really crazy for me. And it's really crazy for Corey, too, I'm sure, because you remember when I left work to go say, hey, Abigail's going to be born today. Right?
Yeah, it was. I had been interning for like 3 months.
Yeah. Hi, Abba.
3 or 4 months.
It's okay, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm getting choked up. See, this is basically what happened when Javis got his van.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me when I saw Marilyn Rosen this morning, too. I got all choked up.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. How was your drive in, Abigail?
It was good. I saw a gigantic bird on the side of the road. I don't think it was a turkey. It looked like a giant vulture.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
Spooky.
And it was like eating something on the side of the road.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Mark Rosen this morning.
As a lady. Were you listening to the power trip
Rosie.
on the way in? Were you listening to the power trip?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
probably.
You didn't miss anything. What really matters, though, is this.
Okay, Corey, I have a list of words, and I really want to know if Sauce and Zach working together can tell me what the meaning of the word is.
Oh, sweet.
But you guys can work together, okay?
All right, Zacho.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody be cool. The word is acrimonious.
Acrimonious. Okay.
Acrimonious. Do either of you have an idea?
Well, isn't like... Go ahead, Zach.
You first.
But isn't it like something at like the same time?
Well, ceremonious is like...
That's the Lady Hawk was
That's like
looking at.
a marking of something. Right?
No idea.
Like a ceremonious thing is like they're like a ceremony.
Yeah.
But it's
Monious.
That's a Billy Idol song as well.
And acrimony, the root of that is that, acre, like land.
Yeah.
So maybe it's so acrimonious is the marking of land.
I'll go with it.
Are you guys being serious?
Well, isn't it like the same? Isn't it like,
or is it acronym? In which case, maybe you're just acknowledging an acronym. But I think
Abby just left.
Acrimonious.
I was like, why did I go to college?
Yeah, I have no idea.
No, acrimonious is being bitter or angry in tone or language.
I think Sauce was
Especially
trying to
in
think
speeches.
of some kind of synchronicity or
Yes.
You kept saying the same time.
Yeah. I'm not smart. Don't look at me like that.
I'm trying to think of the word you were thinking of.
I don't know. These are hard. Sorry, Abs.
No, you're good. I'm going to be honest. I thought it had to do with like acrophobia.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
see?
Abigail?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
You don't want to lump yourself.
Don't join that team.
Yeah, do not.
Dodgers
Sit
pitcher
over by
Clayton
Corey.
Kershaw, 20th pitcher to reach 3,000 strikeouts. He's just the 4th left-handed pitcher to do it. Randy Johnson, Steve Carlton, and C.C. Sabathia. And now Clayton Kershaw. What really matters, though, is this.
Pee-wee, do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. The word is bastion.
Is it like if you're a bastion of like something, isn't that what
Yeah,
it is? Where you're
bastion.
like a
Of goodness.
a pro, or like you're skilled at something? Like you're a bastion of
Like a
fishing.
a great amount of something.
Yeah.
Or a great resource of something.
That's not bad. But isn't a bastion like
Just the concept of one of you telling the other one, that's not bad.
Yeah, Bastion. I think you're right. Like,
I think it's like you're a pro or
Like
you're good at something or like you've seized the moment.
Bastion of like wealth.
Yeah.
A great holder.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Sebastian is the crab from Little Mermaid, you dummies.
Oh. What does it mean?
A stronghold or a place of defense.
Great holder?
Yeah, we were close. Yeah.
I think we got
I think
C.
fine. Yeah.
You guys are cooking.
Better than anything we got in high school.
Oh, man.
You're heating up.
Yeah. Give us like the.
Go for it.
The is the word that is used the most common in the English language.
No, but what does it mean?
Like, it's like a...
That's actually a very difficult word to define.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. Define the.
Well, the is basically a word.
Yes. What does it mean?
I don't think it really has a true meaning.
Of course it does.
It's the start of most sentences. It's the...
You're describing how it's used. We're asking for the definition.
Can you give us like the word fish?
Bailey Ober, 15-day DL with a left hip problem. In his last 5 starts, 0-5 with 14 home runs allowed. So
Great.
the Twins called...
It's over.
Everything's going great.
They called up, and I'm going to be careful, Cody Funderburk.
Oh!
Yep.
Nailed it. From the Saints. He's 28. He's made 9 relief appearances with the Twins. What really matters, though, is this.
Do you want another one or not?
Sure. Yeah, we can try it. Put it on like rookie mode, though.
Well, I don't have any rookie mode words.
Let's do pro.
Okay.
We can do pro.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can. Okay. I'm going to give you one I think you probably know. Oh, man, I can't see any. Let's see. Okay, here's one. I think you might know this one. The word is myopic. Myopic.
Oh, man, I should know that. I've heard it before.
Is it like a mini biopic?
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Myopic. Well, opic. Uh-oh. Opic is, the root is, well, biopic.
It's a book.
Like a movie or a documentary.
So a myopic must be you wrote it?
Myopic. Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, we're going to go with you wrote the book.
Yeah, you wrote the book.
So like an autobiography?
God. Yeah, but like...
No, but it's more personal.
Gosh, dang it. What is
It's more personal than if you wrote it yourself.
Can we go back to talking about Rosie with boobs?
Well, biography is life.
Life is a board game.
Bio is life.
I almost choked.
Myopathy. I don't know.
I don't know either.
If you could hear turtles trying to figure out how to drive a car.
Whatever that bird was eating that Abby saw is having a better day than Zacho and I.
Myopic means short-sighted.
Oh.
You guys were close.
We were...
You really
like,
got there.
We were like Miami Marlins fans. We were not in the ballpark.
No, we were not.
Ooh,
Brilliant.
well done.
Played. See, that's why we're here, Zacho.
I'm going to go with middle school.
That might not be.
Actually, that
might be a little bit all. That might be putting it on all pro there.
I took that as a compliment.
Yeah. That'd be all Madden.
All right, word list for grades 6 through 8.
Oh, boy.
Let's do it.
Do we start at 8th or do I let you guys start easy?
Start at 6.
Start at 6.
All right.
Build up the confidence a little bit.
Oh, no, not that again.
These are all too easy.
Are you sure?
Hang on. Let's make sure they are. Give him what you think is a layup then, just to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay.
Oh, Billy.
Billy is a name.
Okay, this one's too easy, but I can't think. Dawdle. D-A-W-D-L-E. Dawdle.
Isn't dawdle to like basically not do anything? You just waste time.
Yeah.
You're
dawdling around.
You're stalling. Isn't a different word for stalling?
Dawdle. Yeah.
Dodd. Could be dad.
Yeah, it could be dad.
No.
Could be Dwight.
Where's your Dottie?
Yeah, it's like stalling, yeah.
Yeah, stalling.
Waste time, be slow. You nailed it. That's good.
There we go. I was told that a lot in 6th grade. You're dawdling,
you're
Paul.
right. See, that would I shouldn't have chose that one. Okay, here's one for you. Surmise. Surmise. S-U-R-M-I-S-E.
And I've used that.
It's a person who's been knighted.
It's kind of you assume, I guess. Like I surmise that.
Well, yeah.
I surmise. Like I assume that you mean. I'm sure. Like you get. Like you. You guess.
Is it a fancier
Educated
way of
guess.
saying summarize?
I don't. I think it's. I surmise that you are.
I would love that in the Webster's dictionary from time to time. Just be like, what does this word mean? Well, it's the fancier version of a word you should look up.
Yeah. You'll find it.
Yeah, you'll
pretty
find
much
it.
do
It's
that.
a different word, but just
I think
fancier.
Zach goes right.
Yeah, I surmise that I'm right.
It's giving a definition of something or giving your thoughts on something.
Use it in a sentence.
In a fancy
exactly.
way.
Use surmise in a sentence.
Just
I surmise that I'm an idiot.
I surmise that the Twins will do better with this Cody Fundermeyer or whatever his name is.
Are we close?
Yeah. To suppose something.
Yeah.
To suppose that something is true.
Yeah.
Look at you guys. See?
See if we can get 3 in a row.
What do you think, Abba?
This reminds me of when me and my father used to sit in our living room, and he used to have me spell words for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we're at, Abs.
Yeah.
That's
That's exactly
where
right.
Zach and I are at.
Yeah.
Except how old were you when that was happening at?
6. I was still in elementary school.
No offense taken. Let's try one more. See if we can get it. Do an easy one.
I did. All right. Let me see.
Don't give him one of those fancy words.
Yeah, none of those words.
Okay. Give me another sports score or something while I look one up.
What haven't we talked about? Well, I wanted to save that one for later because that's going to trigger Sauce.
The Lakers are signing former number 1 overall pick DeAndre Ayton. He will make $34 million next season, but that's between Portland and the Lakers. In 7 seasons, 14.5 points a game, a little over 10 boards, a little over 56% from the floor. I mean, again, looking back, not worthy of the number 1 pick, but he's a solid NBA player. Don't know if that's going to move the meter for LeBron James or not. Probably, I mean, it's better than what they have. In the middle, they need somebody in the middle. Remember, they tried to trade for Mark Williams last year, but so DeAndre Ayton, Luka, and LeBron right now. You got Austin Reeves, obviously, and Hachimura, but still, whatever. Who knows?
All right, this is from a list called Words That Every Middle Schooler Should Know.
Oh, boy.
The word is imperious.
Imperious. Imperious. I've never heard that word in my life.
Like the plural for imperial?
Or maybe you're just, if you're imperious, maybe you believe in imperialism.
That's not bad.
But also, imperial, I think, is what they call the Fahrenheit.
451?
Yes.
I didn't read that.
Well, and the measurements. So maybe you're more maybe it's pro Fahrenheit, pro inches, and.
Are you still high?
Well, no, because the imperial system is the non-metric system. So maybe imperious is a strong belief in feet And
What if it's just a strong belief?
Imperious, strong belief.
We'll go with
strong belief.
Having or showing arrogant superiority.
Yeah, strong belief.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Same thing. Yeah, nailed it. Same thing.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
We were tailgating.
Yeah, we were close to the ballpark. We didn't have tickets yet.
You guys took 6 wrong turns and ended up a street down somehow.
Brilliant.
Well, we can hear the crowd.
We're not even sure how you got to the right city.
No, but we got there.
Wow. Hey, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
It was fun.
That was fun.
If I was going to rate that entire segment in the words of Paul Meat Sauce Lambert, I would say, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
I do want that for the segment.
That's not bad.
But that has to be DATS. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Thanks, Crackhead Bob. I'm going to write down 640 for one great moment on the Power Trip Morning Show this morning when Sauce said, that's not bad.
And again, I truly think this helps the sponsor. I don't think this is ripping the sponsor. I think it helps their awareness. I can't hear him do a Dive Guys commercial and not think of Crackhead Bob. Who fixes your weeds at your cabin? Dive Guys.
Dive Guys are the best. DiveGuysMN.com.
I thought he was telling me where he wanted to get lunch.
Yeah, Corey said that, yeah.
Hungry, Crackhead Bob? Dive Guys? Where you want to go?
Dive Guys?
Hey, who gets rid of all your weeds?
Dive Guys?
Great fries, and they'll get rid of your weeds.
Hey, Crackhead Bob, what do you call those guys at Paratroop?
Dive Guys?
More of what really matters after this on The Fan.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta Glasses, where style meets cutting-edge tech. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes.
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
And tune in to the world around you. But listening is just the beginning, because you can stay in the moment while your phone stays in your pocket as Meta AI provides answers to questions on the fly.
Hey, Meta, what's the weather tonight?
Tonight will be clear with temperatures ranging from 50
Capture and share moments.
Hey, Meta, post this video on Instagram.
You can even get Meta AI to make recommendations based on what you're looking at.
Hey, Meta, what can I make for dinner with what's in the fridge?
You can make a delicious spinach and chicken salad or add the baby spinach to pasta with some garlic shrimp.
Cool.
Ray-Ban Meta Glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey, Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
The last thing anyone wants is to leave behind confusion, stress, or worse, family conflict. That's why estate planning isn't just for the wealthy. It's for families like mine, and probably like yours. With Trust and Will, I created my estate plan in minutes, from naming guardians for my kids to putting our house in a trust to avoid probate. Fast, affordable, and way easier than I thought. Every plan is designed by estate planning attorneys and customized for your state. Plans start at just $199 and include essentials like healthcare directives and power of attorney. With Trust and Will's bank-level security and built-in privacy protections, your personal information and your wishes stay safe. Whether you're newly married, raising kids, caring for aging parents, or just want peace of mind, Trust and Will makes it easy to protect what matters most. Go to trustandwill.com, use code RADIO at checkout, and save 20% on your personalized plan. Because there's no better time to protect the people you love. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
A treasure trove of bananas has been stolen, and it's up to Donkey Kong and his buddy Pauline to get them back. This unlikely duo is going on a world-smashing adventure, using DK's destructive abilities to explore an underground world, and the power of Pauline singing to activate wild transformations. Donkey Kong Bonanza, available July 17th. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that, because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Get ready to rock. Incubus is bringing their Morning View plus the Hits tour to Treasure Island Amphitheater. That's this Saturday, July 5th. Experience the magic of their double platinum album and smash hits like Drive and Wish You Were Here Live. Don't miss this epic night. Get all the details at TICasino.com.
Man.
Why?
I'm just bummed
I know.
not here. That's one of my favorite bands. I've seen them again like 8, 9, 10 times. They're fantastic. Zachary, you and I saw them, 2 years ago?
Yes.
2 summers ago? They're fantastic. They still got it.
Yeah, they're great.
I wish I could be there.
You guys watched it together?
No, we didn't even see each other.
Did not see each other.
Safe. That's surprising.
Why do you run into Smitty
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
The real one or the...
All of them.
Okay.
Great.
Tree?
Yes. We took a picture.
I believe the Smitty
Why not?
Power Trip version is in England with jolly old my good friend Andy right now.
Yeah, Andy is no longer with us, though.
Oh, did he pass?
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, you heard me.
Poor Andy.
R.I.P., brother.
Matters, right?
Okay. What really matters is going to be featuring Abigail Hockey. She's doing my job for me.
Oh, sweet.
I'm working her into the fold. You ready, Abby?
All right, Abs, here we go.
Yes.
The Lynx host Washington tonight at 7 o'clock. The Lynx, of course, when they played the other day against the Fever, that did not count for the standings. So they are still 14-2. They are 8-0 at home.
Good to know.
Yeah, but the Mystics are one of those 2 losses.
I don't care.
The Lynx lost at Washington on June 24th. So 14-2, but this is the team that got them.
Here's the last shot from the Lynx game the other night. They're losing shot.
Wow, they didn't get the shot off.
The Lynx are home tonight, Saturday, and Sunday. Damn. It's a lot of home games in 4 days.
Rosie, deep breath.
Breaks, brother.
But what really matters, Abs, is this.
Avocados are a fruit, not a vegetable. They're technically considered a single-seeded berry, believe it or not.
Wow, I did not know that.
I'm allergic to them.
You are?
Yeah, like, I have a food allergy to them.
Oh.
So I can eat them. They won't kill me, but I will,
Inflammation.
Yeah, that's it. That's the word I was trying to think of. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Acrimonious.
Yeah.
Max and I are the only ones that have had guacamole then?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It is.
I eat it a lot. I shouldn't, though.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Looking at you, I would have surmised that you've had an avocado or 2 in your life, but
yeah.
Well, they're good for you.
I'm going to guess one of the 2 of you has had one inside you.
Yeah. My God.
I'm hammering the over.
I would.
Wait, which one?
Both of you.
Wait.
I think you could.
Wait a minute now.
I think you could surmise that.
Well used.
I think you cannot.
I think you. Yeah.
I think you could what?
Donald.
Do not eat that guacamole.
Abs is calling the airport trying to get the flight moved up so she can get the hell out of here.
Yeah. She's going to walk to her location.
Okay.
All right. I wanted to wait until later, but we can just do this now. Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Travis Kelce hinted at a possible broadcast career.
Uh-oh.
He said, quote, I want to see what calling a game feels like. He turns 36 in October. He reportedly lost 25 pounds this season and reportedly does not wear a wig.
That's in the story? I mean,
so a guy that you hate because he's overexposed may want to try broadcasting, not just the podcast, which he already does now. It's a successful podcast. I'm sure it's making tons of money.
Right.
But he's thinking about actually calling a game.
Here's
and
Travis Kelce. I actually loaded in the audio of him talking about this.
I'm not a racist. Oh,
it's a good start.
It's a good start.
Wow, yes. Thank you, buddy.
Right.
Is that the name of the podcast?
Lesson learned?
I mean, whatever. Who cares
Your
at
thoughts?
this point? I mean, he's going to get... There's probably 1,000 people that would be way better than he is, but because Taylor Swift might show up at some point, he's going to get the job.
You think that's the only reason, really?
I mean,
or are you just being?
But like some of even like Greg Olson, who has gotten when he first started was not very good, but he like worked his way up that Fox poll, right? Like he was doing like the D games for Fox.
That's on the Ocho, by the way.
Yeah, they will hand the D games. He was doing like the Browns and I can't think
that
of
was part of the D games, I think. Too.
Yeah. But you know what I mean?
The alternative games.
Yeah.
D games 1960s edition.
But yeah,
you were saying
he worked his way up. They will just hand him like they did Brady. They'll just hand him the A job.
Abigail, in your opinion, has the show gotten worse since you last listened to it?
No, but I have a what really matters that goes along with this.
Perfect. What a transition. What really matters is this.
The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer. That's due to thermal expansion, meaning the iron heats up and the particles gain kinetic energy and take up more space.
Sauce, this is an honest question. I want you to be honest. let's say Fox tomorrow said we're gonna announce our new broadcast team, and here they are, right? And it's here, whatever. Here's the play-by-play game guy.
What?
Game.
Whoa.
So,
hey,
and then they go.
He's got a name, buddy.
And then they go. The analyst is Travis Kelce.
Sure.
And then they go, you know what? Actually, we're going to let the fans vote. Travis Kelce or Abigail Hawkey? Who would you honestly rather have in that spot, Abs or Travis?
Abs, not even close.
Yeah. Well, you've never had abs in your life.
Abby.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Abby. Yeah. Abby.
So you don't think Travis is going to do a good job?
I mean, he probably will. But, like, how's that Jason Kelce TV show going?
I really don't know.
Oh, it's
honestly.
not on anymore.
Oh, okay.
How's Meat Sauce and Monty going?
Oh, that's a low blow.
That was on longer.
True.
That was a low blow. Why are you so mean to me?
Well, you're hammering Travis for no reason.
Are you dating him?
I just don't understand. you and I, again, bonded
Answer
over...
the question.
You dodged the question, Gore.
We bonded over our hatred.
Taylor in a wig?
No, we bonded over our hatred for a stranger one time, right?
Yes,
That's how we
did.
became friends. We're like, we both hate this guy, and we don't even know him.
Instantly.
Would you let him know? Are you tailoring a wig?
I get blind hatred. I get it.
Yeah.
But it is weird. You really, really dislike Travis Kelce, and I can't even really think of a good reason to dislike him. Outside of the overexposure, which is why people hate Taylor Swift, too, because she seems like the nicest person of all time.
Sure.
Ask Abs.
Abby
She's
is
met
better,
her.
yeah.
Everybody says she's the nicest, but she gets overexposed and people get sick of her. So is that the only reason you hate Travis
sure
Kelce is the
people are sick of
overexposure?
me.
100%?
100%. I mean, so.
Right. Do you want to do we start raising hands?
No. Wow.
Oh, my God. Kel, how'd you get here so quickly?
Louie, put your head down.
There's the Louie, only Steve. I'm sick of him.
Brilliant.
Because you love football and he's a good football player.
I'm sure he'd be good at it. It's just a lot of Kelce brothers. It's a lot of Manning brothers. It's a lot of...
So it's overexposure is why you don't like him.
Yeah.
It is weird.
That's my answer.
I stand with you 100% on both of those, by the way.
Thank you.
Seth.
It's too much.
The Mannings especially. Get him out of here.
Yeah, it's too much in the Manning.
Ship him to the moon. I don't care. Sick of him.
Yeah, their nephew might be the best quarterback in college football this year, so...
Yeah, he's
good
cool.
for him.
He seems like a good kid.
Well, he's... Yeah.
Bleep the other two.
Yeah, thank you, Max.
Arch is fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't really have an answer, man. You just like to make me look dumb, man.
Boxed your ass up, Gore.
He was serious, too, man.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't add that if he ain't serious.
You don't have to hate me so much, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm quite fine.
I did put you in a corner by saying, why don't you like Travis Kelce? Honestly, I shouldn't do that. That's on me.
I really don't.
That's not fair.
I really don't have a good reason.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think it's Abby's turn.
What really matters, Abs, is this.
Chainsaws were first invented for childbirth. They were developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process.
What? Wait a minute.
Rosie!
Damn it.
Rosie's starting his.
Bosom.
Oh, Rosie,
relax. My daughter's over there.
Yeah,
Be cool.
Relax.
Man. All right.
Puts a whole nother spin on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yuck. What? Wait a minute here.
I don't know.
What's going on here?
I got to look that up more. I got to find out more information about this. In childbirth? Mm-hmm. Whoa.
What's going on here?
Oh, my God.
Did you find something?
Used to cut through the pelvic bones of women experiencing obstructed labor.
Oh.
The procedure called...
oh, my God.
Symphysiotomy.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a risky, painful procedure. I would imagine.
Dude,
underselling it a bit.
This is actual audio. I don't know if I can play. I should listen before I play it. Of the hospital room while Sauce was being born.
Oh.
And the person you're going to hear speaking is the doctor that is delivering Sauce.
You have audio of that?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
We're going to need a bigger chainsaw.
Oh.
We're never going to get the head out of there.
Oh.
He's a breech butt baby.
How dare you? Did you have a friend called that?
Yep, hated it.
Yeah. Well, don't encourage it.
Wow, that's weird.
Look, Chris, here's how the butterfly effect works.
Okay.
Like 100 years ago, whatever year Abby just said, that I meat sauced it. You got somebody that's got a chainsaw and they're doing it for childbirth.
Yep.
What if you had a time traveler go back to that year, that moment, the first procedure that takes place, and some guy whispers into the doctor's ear and go, I know this is painful for this lady, and this is gross, and this is disgusting. But in about 80 years, the greatest song ever written will open with one of these, and Chris Hockey will love it for the rest of time.
It's so good.
Damn right. If I could play it right now, the world would be a better place.
So just be patient because Jackal is on their way.
Yeah.
If this was 2 years ago, that song would be playing the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
Probably the next 2 hours, too.
God, great song.
Nope.
Oh, my God, I have more audio from the room where Sauce was being born.
No way.
The doctor just said, we're going to need a bigger chainsaw. And then he looked over and said, somebody take the chainsaw out of the father's hand. He's about to cut his own head off.
Wow. Jeez. That's graphic.
And
I know.
And I think at some point your dentist was like, not the teeth!
No! You got a big head, Sauce.
I do. And so does my son. And they measured it 2 days ago.
What percentile?
He didn't say.
Guarantee you he did.
No, he didn't. He said it's like...
Hang on, look, can I ask it a different way?
Yeah.
What big number did the doctor say? 18.
But he said it's where they store all the brains, and I literally put my head down and I go, no, it's not. And he kind of laughed.
He's so cute. Your little boy's so cute. Every picture, he looks so much older when his facial expressions, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. He's the best, man. Yeah. The video my wife got of him trying like steak meat, like fajita meat for the first time, he didn't like that. He threw it right at the dog.
He meat sauced it.
Yeah, Winnie got it though, so good for Winnie. She
finally got some food?
She's had
That's the only time she gets back.
Yeah, she's had a tough week.
Please, sir.
I will chew this and then give it to you.
Yeah, brilliant.
King Louie.
Yeah.
All right, the news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Every business has an ambition. PayPal Open is the platform designed to help you grow into yours. With business loans so you can expand and access to hundreds of millions of PayPal customers worldwide. And your customers can pay all the ways they want with PayPal, Venmo, Pay Later, and all major cards. So you can focus on scaling up. When it's time to get growing, there's one platform for all business. PayPal Open. Grow today at paypalopen.com. Loans subject to approval in available locations.
Who needs headphones when you have glasses? Ray-Ban Meta glasses. With discreet open-ear speakers and built-in microphones, you can play your favorite tunes
Hey, Meta, play hip-hop music.
while staying in tune with the world around you. Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Choose from a variety of classic Ray-Ban frames, all with Meta AI at meta.com/AI-glasses. And don't forget to say, hey, Meta, play iHeartRadio to enjoy your favorite radio stations, artists, and podcasts on the iHeart app.
Hey, it's me, your heart. Mind if I pick the next song? Listen, even though we're eating better, people who've had one heart attack are at higher risk of another. But Repatha Evolocumab plus a statin lowers LDL-C, our bad cholesterol, and our heart attack risk. So let's talk to our doctor about Repatha.
Do not take Repatha if you're allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu or flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site. View the important safety information in our banner. Listen to your heart. Ask your doctor about Repatha.
So, have you heard the story about the prescription plan with savings automatically built in? It's where a family of any size can feel confident the cost of their medication won't hold them back. Go to cmk.co/stories to learn how CVS Caremark helps members save just by being members. That's cmk.co/stories.